So it's just one of those. Did I make a mistake here? Let me check. That's 3 tall. That's 2 tall. That's 2 tall. I probably made one mistake. I don't care. Anyway. Just put an extra roll of blocks on or around the ceiling, around the edge, and it will not affect anything. But yeah, that was one of those. I guess that was back when I was, oh God. That was one of those things of the reason I try to, very, very hard, now that I'm an adult, to never, ever, ever, like, lie about anything, is because when I was a little kid, I used to lie about abso-fucking-lutely everything, which meant no one believed shit I said.
Mm-hmm.
So, at one point, I had a very, very bad ear infection, and I kept telling people, this is very bad, this hurts very bad, and everyone went, oh, you're exaggerating, or lying. And then one day my ear canal just started oozing, orange pus.
Uh-huh.
And everyone went, oh, like, yeah. Yeah. That. They took me to the doctor, and he gave me that because it was one of those things of, no, I can't. Oh, I thought I was in creative mode there.
Whoops.
Well, whatever. But the doctor was like, yeah, well, his ear's really badly infected. It's a good thing it hasn't spread and started giving him really horrible fevers or anything. It could have killed him. And
Great.
yeah, basically, fun times as one would expect.
Yeah.
That was when I went, okay, I think I'll just, stop blatantly lying in case that ever happens again.
Uh-huh.
Because that's the sort of thing you really need people to believe.
Yes, I would say so.
Alright, so that's... How did that end up 1 too low? I guess it's like too thick here or something?
No, just remember what Garrick said. If you're gonna lie, just practice.
Yes.
Lying is a skill like any other.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. And never tell the same lie twice.
That's the other thing. I do not have nearly as good a memory as it would take for me to, have a convincing web of well thought out lies.
Well, see, the problem is apparently you're just not a good enough storyteller, because the trick to that would be to craft the entire story in your head first.
Oh, yeah, that would be
and,
smart.
do the over and over recitation of it to yourself until you've got it down completely.
Well, yes, and according to Garrick, and he would know. But, I just, anytime I try and come up with anything for D&D, I can come up with some good shit right on the spot. Don't ask me to be able to duplicate the exact same thing another time. That ain't gonna happen. That is so badly not gonna happen that it ain't even funny. But
Alright, this is where I stopped filling in the retaining wall. Great, more stuff to do.
Hooray! Alright, let me see here. Alright, let me figure this out. I'm flying. Look at me way up high. Suddenly, here I'm flying. I'm throwing cobble all over the place. Alright. Yes, I will suddenly break into fucking Mary Martin's Peter Pan for no reason that I can actually figure out. What in the hell, brain? Well, honestly, I was somewhat amused by, God, was it Christopher Walken playing Captain Hook in the new version? I mean, honestly, you can put Christopher Walken in anything and it will be great as far as I'm concerned. I want a buddy movie, like a buddy cop movie starring Christopher Walken and Steve Buscemi.
See, the buddy cop movie I want is Adam West and William Shatner.
That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. And it would have flashback segments with Christopher Nolan and Chris Pine.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, that's like my dream project to see before those two die.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, can't be that long.
Nah. I mean, realistically.
Although Shatner might be too crazy to die.
That is possible. That is very possible.
Hell, Adam West might be too crazy to die. It's hard to tell how much of that's for real and how much is just his act.
Yeah, I mean, as far
Kind
as
of like with Shatner. Is there just some point that, like, you know, celebrities of a certain vintage hit...
Where they just stop caring?
Yeah, they just decide to act insane all the time.
I don't know. I think it takes being the main character on a show for it to really sink in, you know, and for the crazy to really hit home. Because Adam West and Shatner are both completely cuckoo. But, you know, like George Takei, he's pretty sane.
Yeah, and Patrick Stewart's also crazy, but in a completely different way.
Yeah, he's crazy and having fun with his retirement.
Yeah.
And marrying a really hot young girl, which...
Well,
okay.
you know.
Given the option, yes. I mean... I just hope his son decides to start doing less serious acting. I think he's mostly doing Shakespeare.
Oh.
I just realized I haven't... whatever. I was just sitting here building the entire time in creative mode. Because we were talking. It's like, nope. Gotta forget everything. Yeah. All I'm doing is throwing down cobble and putting up signs at this point. It don't matter.
This is more about the engineering project than the...
Yeah, than it being 100% totally super legit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as important as it working.
Right. Which I know mine will work.
I know mine will work. It's just not going to work as well as yours, and that's the part that makes me sad.
Yes, and from the moment we talked about doing this, I've had this design in mind.
From the moment we talked about doing this, I've been half-assing it completely.
Oh, well, the point I'm trying to make is, like, mine was always going to work better than yours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just so we're clear.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it was bound to happen anyway, let's be honest. Let me take a quick tour down Flume Lane. I am strolling down Monster Flume Lane without a single thing to remember. I am flowing down Monster Flume Lane without even a dying ember. Alright. I don't even care right now. I want to try and finish this on camera, so... Now I'm just straight up cheating.
Oh?
I just used a fill command instead of trying to fill something, or fill in a level myself.
I see.
Because I want to get this built on camera so that people see what I'm doing. So then we can maybe go back to constructing off camera where I won't be sitting here in a pool of nad sweat.
Right.
This new chair Rob found for me at Goodwill is very, very nice. It's very comfortable. It's also black. And that is pretty much all I need to say.
Fake leather?
I don't know. probably is, but it feels more just like some form of plastic cloth.
Well, I more meant as opposed to like distinctly upholstery kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah. No, it's badly... It would be bad fake leather. But it's probably fake leather.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, aside from being warm, extremely effing comfortable.
Well, that's good.
So, it's not one of those, arg, this is useless. It's like, this is probably the best chair for my back that I have had in years.
Yeah, I probably need to get a new chair. This thrift store one I found with Rob in 2013 kind of... Well, it's a thrift store chair from 2013. That kind of says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, in another, I can be obsessive too moment, I've been, carefully arranging playlists of music, not just music, but radio shows and radio programs from the 1940s.
And the commercials.
Well, I decided to leave those out.
Oh, but the authenticity.
Yeah, well, the authenticity isn't that big when no matter which file randomizing program I use, I end up getting 5 commercials for Jell-O in a row. I mean, that's too authentic, because that's modern television. Like, hey, didn't this commercial just go off the air? Yeah, it did. Also, if I ever find out who the bastard was who created that, FOBO marketing campaign, fear of better options, which they like running before so many YouTube videos now, I swear to God, I will hunt him down, I will pull off his testicles, and I will replace his eyeballs with them.
Okay, A, that's a card from Cards Against Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
B, I'm not familiar with that ad series.
Fear of better options. Basically, it shows people going to couples therapy, talking about shit they just bought. You're suffering from FOBO. And then it cue usually the wife crying and losing her shit and smacking her husband or trying to beat the shit out of him like it's something that actually exists and or matters and is a problem.
Uh-huh.
And usually people overreacting, and yeah. I don't even remember what company is that the advertising campaign belongs to. But if I had to go out and buy any form of appliance anytime in the near future, I would specifically go to find out what company it was. That way I could decide not to buy their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is literally anti-marketing as far as I am concerned. Like, I would rather just not have a washing machine at all if I had a choice from buying a washing machine from this company or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, well, I'm going to have to learn to hand wash this clothing or get myself a fucking butter churn for my pants.
Well, hand-churned pants can be quite comfortable.
Well, yes. And obviously, everyone wants traditional hand-churned pants.
The problem is getting the right kind of salt for your pants churn.
Yeah. I mean...
That trouser salt is kind of, it's difficult to find.
And honestly, it's...
Also, trouser salt sounds a lot more suggestive than I initially thought it would.
Yes, it does. Quite a bit.
This is why I don't like to go off script.
Well, yeah. No, you were supposed to say this, don't it? Yeah, we're scripted.
No, just in general, though.
Yeah.
Bad things happen if I try too much to talk off the top of my head and be clever. Jay, I'm not a clever person.
Oh, I know this feeling. I just remember that comment about or comic, you have entered the, 9th layer of hell, blah, 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 blah. I was trying to go to the refrigerator. You entered the inner circle of hell on the way to the kitchen. I am not a clever man. Let's checking something.
Trying to puzzle out your drawing again?
Yeah, but I think at this stage, I'm just kind of throwing shit together and not caring if I'm in creative mode anymore. I mean, honestly, you and I are both kind of thinking ahead about what we're going to be recording next, because now that we actually have the option, it's a little bit exciting.
It's the usual thing. This is our engineering project. We want to see it through.
Yeah, and once we finish the engineering project, we'll move on to the more interesting project.
More conventionally interesting, I guess.
Well, you know, it'll be exciting for you since you've never played it, and it'll be interesting for me since I haven't played it in God knows how long.
Probably since that time you and Rob tried to play it.
Yeah, and we failed because, you know... Well, actually, no, we did okay. We just, ended up having no time to continue stuff like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Alright. Nope. Alright. I was just looking at things. Just looking at how uneven everything is.
Why?
Because I made it all.
I mean, everything is blocks and square, and, you know, you can count. In theory.
I was saying, well, maybe you can. There, that's good enough there. Maybe.
Oh, I did
Perhaps.
the thing again. Oops.
How many blocks is it between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 between those, so I could always throw up another one if I really wanted to. On each side.
You could.
Then I would have to work out an entirely new flume junction. And
That can't be that hard.
Well, I'm the one doing it, so you never know. Actually, no, if I just... Hold on, let me see this here. So if I were to... Alright, it doesn't have to be directly on, does it? So... Yes. I don't even remember how many this would be. Water travels 7 blocks, right?
Well, if you don't count the source block, yes.
Yeah. So an 8-block total distance.
Yeah, from the source block. If it you know, cascades down a step, it goes 7 from that.
So now if this is... Oh, that's Minecraft music. I heard music and I was like, what in the hell is going on?
Did you think you were having a stroke?
Well, it was the weird, slightly melodic sounding, weird-ass music that, you know, sounds a little warped and janky, and it's like, what in the hell am I listening to? And so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright, so I definitely need that to be one lower, but that's fine. Let me just make that one lower than that. Alright. Alright.